Welcome back, everybody, to DarkDeathRiderTv. I'm your host, DarkDeathRider, and today we have a couple of game pickups, so stick around and we'll check it out. I appreciate you guys coming through and watching this video. Enough talk, let's just get at it. So I had a couple of pickups that I've done in the last week or so. I've been waiting for them to come in to make the video. They finally came in, so I'm going to show you guys. A couple of these are games I've been wanting for a very long time. I used to own as a child, and I finally acquired them. Yeah, let me just get right into it. So the first game is a Nintendo game, or an NES game. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve. It has a little black sleeve on it. I'm going to take it out. This is a game I am very nostalgic for. I'm in the process of collecting the set of these that they have, and this is, I got it at a really good deal, and it's a very, very clean copy. Hopefully you guys remember this. This is one of my favorite games, but yeah, the game is from Capcom. It is Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2. And I'll have some gameplay footage somewhere, but yeah, back is nice and clean. Label is practically brand new. But yes, I'm glad I'm trying to have the whole collection of the Mega Man series from 1 to 6, and then working on the X series, which for the Super Nintendo I have Mega Man X1 already, the first one, so I'm just working on it. But yes, very, very clean copy. Very happy to add this to my collection, and yeah, I haven't had, surprisingly, I've beat all the Mega Mans. I've played them before on stream when I've gone live. This is great to have them physically. I used to have them when I was young, so it's great to have them again. All right, next game is once again another what I would call my Grail game. It's a game that I've been wanting for a while. I've been looking around, and I was trying to find a clean copy and a working copy, obviously. It is a Super Nintendo game, and I know a bunch of you know this game and probably love this game as much as I do. If you guys know anything about me, I am a huge fan of Konami and of these particular series. So enough talk. I have Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. Castlevania 4. It has a little I'm gonna say like imperfection, or like a little scratch on the top. Other than that, the label is pretty good, and a little scratch down here on the bottom, but pristine copy of Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. And this is one of my Grails. I love Castlevania. It's one of my all-time favorite games of all time is Symphony of the Night for the PS1, and I love it. This Rondo of Blood, you know, God, there's so many. Dracula X that they made. There's so many great games, and that's a very, very expensive game, but I would love to get something like that. But yeah, Castlevania 4 is the next pickup. I have a lot of fond memories with that. Me and my brothers played that a lot, and we played the Mega Man series. You know, it's nostalgic, very nostalgic for me, and I'm very grateful that I actually came through and it's working and it's authentic, and I'm glad to add it to my little humble collection. So awesome. So next will be a game, once again, another Grail of mine that I didn't think, I actually did an auction for this game because, you know, the game tends to be a little pricey, and I saw it and they had an auction, and I was like, is it real? You know, because you got to be careful out there when you buy things from eBay or Facebook Market or things like that. You got to be very careful if they're authentic or not. So I try to go for the authentic. You know, I'm not hating on people making reproduction carts, but there's so many reproduction carts out there, you really can't, you got to be very, very careful, you know. But yeah, I placed a bid on this, and amazingly, I actually won the bid. So I was blown away. I wasn't expecting to get this for the price that I did, and it was pretty awesome for it to just show up and come to the house. So yeah, and this one, like I said, I have a lot of nostalgia for. I know you guys will too. If you guys are any fan of this particular series, you'll know exactly what I mean by it's a Grail of mine. So so yeah, so the next game that I picked up and I acquired, and I'm very grateful for, is a copy of Super Metroid for the Super Entertainment System. Super Metroid. And it's literally like pristine. Like there's obviously it was owned by somebody. I think it was, the name is Green they have there. So it pristine, already opened, cleaned, tested. Very, very grateful and very happy to add this to my collection. It's one of my favorite games to play, and man, I can't tell you the amount of times I started this game over and over and over to get 100%, to try to get all the energy tanks. It's such a nostalgic and beautiful game. And I had it a long time ago, and I don't remember we're really happy. You know, what happened to our collection. A lot of it got traded off or sold or whatever. But yeah, this game, nostalgic, very, very clean copy. So I was extremely happy to win the auction on that. And you know, sometimes you got to take the risk, and sometimes you got to look around and just be patient, and you can get things. And I was not expecting to even win. I put a bid out there, and I was like, by morning it'll be probably twice that. I kind of like forgot about it. I was working, all this kind of stuff, and all of a sudden I forgot I even placed a bid on it. And I got the package in the mail, and I was like, what? I was blown away. So yeah. And lastly, I'm sorry I'm rambling, guys, but yeah, lastly is, once again, out of the 4 games that I picked up, this particular one, once again, was something that I saw on, I want to say it was eBay. It might have been eBay, might have been Facebook Market. I'm not 100% sure. But this was a super amazing, clean copy of this particular game. And I've been looking at my local retro game store. I've been looking at different places, and the prices just are very, very high, very, you know, very hard to acquire. Most of the time you find this game with the booklet or the manual, and they want a ridiculous amount of money for it. But I got extremely lucky, and I don't know if it's that the person that was selling it didn't know what they had, or if it was just that they were just trying to get rid of it, and because they had a bunch of other games that they were getting rid of. I don't know if they maybe found it somewhere and they were like, oh, we'll just sell all these games. But when I saw it, like I said, the seller had, I'm gonna say maybe a good 10 or 20 games that were like, oh my God, you know? And I was like, you know what? It looks clean. It looks really good. Let me see if they'll sell it to me. And I looked at the post, and he or she, I can't remember, had it posted, and I looked at the pictures, and I said, this is pristine. I'm gonna jump on it. And then it's one of those things like once in a lifetime, might as well get it. I know I'm probably being over dramatic, and I'm sorry about that, but I love this game, and I am so happy to have it right now in my collection. So, and it will be put in plastic and all that stuff like I do. So anyways, to add to the collection and to continue the series, I got a copy of the original Mega Man for the NES. And it is the 3-screw variant, not the 5-screw variant, but it is brand new. Like, I have the random sleeve, but it actually came with a Nintendo sleeve that actually says Nintendo. I have it back there. Yeah, pristine, like no wear at all on it, and it's authentic. I opened it up. It's amazing. I am so grateful to have this to my collection right now, guys. You don't even know. So that would make, right now in my collection with the Mega Man series, I would have Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3 that I had a couple of pickups ago. So I have Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 in my collection right now. I have Super Castlevania 4, or Castlevania 4, and Super Metroid. All Grails, all amazing nostalgic games that I have. And there's some games that I didn't make videos of that I have like the Super Mario, 1, 2, and 3 I have, and Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I have a lot of games that I didn't really show because they weren't picked up. I had got them either from VGM or I had pickups before I'd done videos like this about pickups. So anyways, not to make it any longer than what it is, guys. I know I'm going almost on 9-10 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the love and support. I believe we are at 107 or 106 subscribers. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the old subscribers. Guys, comment. Tell me some stories about these games or games that you love or grew nostalgic with. Go show some retro game love to all other retro game channels, unboxings, VGM unboxings, retro plays, all this kind of stuff. Spread the love, the retro love, the joy. Let them know Dark Death Rider sent you. Guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Leave a comment, share. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you guys very much.